From 41 Cedar Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Now into the game, Tim Locastro. He'll be out in left field. John Birdie at the plate.
Tim Locastro. Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the shortstop, John Birdie.
The pitch. In for a strike, and we're underway from Queens. And he deals. That misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike at the knees. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1 down, base is empty. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Luis Ariz stands in. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Inside corner for a strike. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, and on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind to kick the pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1. No outs, runner on second. Next offering is downstairs. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2-2 now, and that's a little bit high.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Guillorme at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Line drive, base hit. Guillorme headed for the plate. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now batting Tim Locastro. Alcantara keeping him close. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And he throws it away. Here comes the pitch. And it is 2-1. That one drifts inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. This to third. 2 away.
Batting 6. The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's towards center. Chisholm in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, 2nd inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Berger. Senga back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. The throw. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. That's a laser base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Now this is in the air down the line. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back. Here's Starling Marte.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And the right-hander back to work. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard, Ronnie Mauricio now. First offering misses the mark. Alcantara over to first. Marte back easily. And a pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Marte over at first with one away. Just missed. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Three-two now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He hit a leadoff homer in the bottom of the first. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Left-hand hitter waits. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering is down low. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Chisholm under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Senga back to work. Bell in his 7th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Next pitch downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here is Nick Fortes. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Alvarez to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. And that one is inside ball 1. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the righty deals.
We got full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And that one hit to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. That ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and here is Luis Guillorme.
Third baseman, Luis.
Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Next offering in the dirt. Full count 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Nimmo, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And the 1-0. Guillorme gets his lead at first with nobody out. Alcantara over to first, and he's back in easily. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the pitch. That one drilled left field. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Alcantara over to first. Guillorme back on a dive. Just missed. Pitch out, but no action. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Tim Locastro up now for the Mets. First time up, he grounded to third. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 on, 1 out. Puts it away for the out.
Now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
On the ground. On to second, and he throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Just missed.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Birdie fires over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The rise. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman.
Man at first, Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Way outside, and it gets away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Runner at second here, one gone. Smoked on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. The rise at third with 2 away. That one pushed foul. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Misses outside. The count now 2-2. The pitch. Jorge Soler hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
3-2 now. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Misses inside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one missing inside. Jesus Sanchez next to hit for the Marlins. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bases loaded, 2 down. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now back, the first baseman, Bell.
Two outs, bases full. Josh Bell now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs, bases are full. Lifted in the air down the left side. LoCastro makes the grab on the run. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ronnie Mauricio. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. De La Cruz makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Caught looking his first time up. That's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Chopper right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see. Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
And here it comes. And there's a strike.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
1 away here in the 5th. So digging in, John Birdie. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. That one is upstairs. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next for the Marlins,
Brian De La Cruz. The next up for the Marlins.
De La Cruz.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Steal.
Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw to third. He's safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base hit center field. In comes the run from third. And it's a one-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit, Luis Arias. Very high with that one. 1-0. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. De La Cruz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that's in there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Senga checks over to first, and he's back. And the right-hander deals. And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Next pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waits on deck. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Luis Guillorme. And a pitch. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Birdie fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
Ball 2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Tim Locastro up now for the Mets. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The pitch. In the air, foul off first. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mets leave 1, but they're up 3-2. Tyler McGill on a pitch out of the pen here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Tyler McGill.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The center fielder.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Phil Bickford, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Brigham getting cranked up as well. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
Soler in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one missed. Now 3-0. Jesus Sanchez in the on deck circle. That one's in there, and it's 3-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
3-1 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
McGill keeping an eye on him. And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. And it's fouled away. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 6-7-8-2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2.
Because you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softy's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses the mark. Lindor, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Birdie whips it to first on the run. Lindor retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Johnny Cueto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Cueto keeping him close. Cueto goes 5 feet 11 inches, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. Ball one, no strikes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Bell goes to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. And the right-hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. No outs. Runner at first. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. And he pops up the bunt. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. That's out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
So 2 down now, and here is Brian De La Cruz.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's down and in. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Luis Arias digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. So the tying run at second and delivers outside. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires.
Ball 3.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Nimmo brings it in with a nice running grab. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman.
Cueto back to work. Just off the inside edge. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-1. Out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. First offering, and it just misses. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. Back to first, and no luck this time either. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got a
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
To third, and that one handled, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Adam Ottavino. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. And a 1-1.
2-1.
And downstairs, Jesus Sanchez waits on deck for Miami. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And he deals. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty delivers. And that one is inside. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. kicks and deals. And misses inside. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now the left fielder, Tim Locastro. Up the middle, birdie. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on at third, one gone. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. On the ground to third. Base hit, and a run comes in. De La Cruz throws to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So now the DH spot, Ronnie Mauricio. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And the righty deals. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Steven Okert will take over here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So one out with two aboard. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That's outside. Ball one. Rips that one to right. Soler makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In there safely. And they're up by 4.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
So the batting order turns over. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. David Robertson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Two outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Mauricio off of first with two away. The next offering misses. 2-1. Move to first. And he just got his hand in there. The 2-1. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 2. Back here at Citi Field, and here is Jesus Sanchez. Ottavino back to work. Ottavino, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mouth. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a slider for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And here it comes. That's a little bit low. Into left center for a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Left-hander out of the bullpen. Brooks Raley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.